On the cusp of harvest season, a local orchardist says he doesn't have enough hands to help pick this season's fruit production. Good evening and thank you for choosing NBC5 News at 6. I'm Andrea Boyd. As harvest season ramps up across southern Oregon, some local orchardists say they are facing a familiar challenge: not enough hands to bring in the crop. Kate Sterling has more on how a labor shortage is threatening this year's pear harvest and potentially even the long-term future of small farms in the valley. It's our top story tonight at 6.
Nestled in the heart of the Rogue Valley, Hubler Orchards in Medford is home to thousands of fruit trees and decades of dedication.
Well, the orchard itself was started, many years ago, in the last probably 25 years ago. And I have 10 acres, and I have 3,100 trees on that 10 acres. There's 3 different varieties of pears being grown out there. We have green Bartlett's and golden Russell Bosque and green Camise.
But the journey hasn't always been fruitful. In recent years, Mother Nature dealt Hubler a tough hand.
In 21 and 22, we lost a crop due to drought conditions. So that was a failure for those 2 years. It was a financial loss on us, certainly. But, you know, we're farmers and we have to keep moving ahead of things to get through this, you see.
That survival means managing rising costs and shrinking margins.
With the high cost of labor and fertilizer and spray materials and everything, you have to run a pretty tight ship, pretty tight budget in order to afford what we do today.
This year, with a promising crop on the trees, Hubler says there's a new obstacle: not enough hands to pick it.
So something's got to change, because we need agricultural help to pick these crops. If they don't get picked, you're not going to get fed. You go to the grocery store, well, where's the apples at? Where's the pears at? Where's the berries at? Well, guess what? We can't get the help, and it's all rotting out in the field. You see, that's wrong.
Hubler says it's a stark contrast to what the valley used to be.
I can remember here, probably 25, 30 years ago, there was over 400, 500, 600 growers in this valley. At one point in time, there was an orchard plastered everywhere. And look at it now. We have all this vacant ag land just sitting here. Nothing's being produced on it.
Getting produce from orchard to table takes more than just trees.
It's very, very important. But a lot of people, they don't understand this concept. Packing and processing and shipping and transportation and fuel, it all costs a lot of money to ship this stuff. It's not cheap. I mean, we're still hanging on very much for the most part. But yeah, it's a challenge.
Hubler says a lack of local labor resources only makes finding help more challenging.
Down here, we're just very limited on a lot of agricultural resources. We don't have any kind of agricultural labor force here, a facility that we can go down and say, hey, we need 3 guys. Can I get them today? Boom, we got them. Put them to work and we're okay. And it just delays the process. We're trying to get fruit harvested, and we don't have time to keep waiting.
He says federal policies also play a role.
We have seen it before in the past, and with the administration now cracking down on immigration, and I don't mind them in the country, but they just have to be legal. There's a right way and a wrong way to do these things, you see. And people have got to understand this.
Despite it all, he says it's still a labor of love.
It is very rewarding because once you can walk through the orchard out there and see all the nice fruit hanging on the trees, and it's a bumper crop, let's say, you never really know. Weather is a huge factor. I wish we could have this weather like this year round, but it ain't going to happen.
Hubler says he's holding out for now, but if labor shortages continue, there may not be many small farms left in the valley. In Medford, I'm Kate Sterling reporting.